Hey everyone. So it's been a while since I posted a video, and I ended up taking a break for a little while on 3DO development to focus on some other projects, and recently came back to pick up where I left off with my 3D library. And I had created enough to where I decided to try and make an actual game out of all those techniques that I was learning. And I had decided on creating Tempest for the 3DO. So I looked up the rules for the original Tempest and pretty much implemented that. There may be a couple things missing here and there. Things can always be added. The good news is that it runs at a very, very good frame rate. So there are different states to this project, to this game. For example, the title state, the end game state, when it's game over, when you're playing. When you're playing, the frame rate or the fields per second hits a pretty consistent 60, which I'm really happy with because everything is pretty much 3 dimensions, 3D. And so there's a lot of 3D math in there that I was able to pull off a lot of tricks to squeeze the performance out of it. Full disclosure on this, there's one thing that doesn't look quite right on this emulator. Something you won't notice if you play this on the hardware, and that is if you recall in Tempest, when you destroy something and you get points for it, you kind of see those points blow up, and they look dotted like a matrix. It blows up. And so on the 3DO, in my opinion, the perfect thing to utilize to accomplish that effect is what's called the Maria flag on a cell. And basically what that is if you set it, it disables a regional fill. And then when you enlarge a cell, it will create a very nice effect. In fact, I took a screenshot of what it should look like, which is right here, right? So this is, imagine this blowing up, right? Every time you shoot something, this was 55 points worth. And when you start shooting a lot of things, you see all those points exploding. It looks pretty sick on hardware. But on the emulator, not so much. I tried it on Phoenix, and Phoenix does seem to implement the Maria effect a bit better, but Phoenix seemed pretty laggy. It wasn't consistent with what I was experiencing on Opera nor on hardware. So that's the only thing you're going to see in this demo that's not quite right. But with that said, let me give you a quick look at some gameplay. Yeah, so that's Tempest for the 3DO. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to give this game a try, let me know what you think. I'm always interested to hear what you think of these projects. I highly recommend trying this on hardware if you do play it. I tested this using both an ODE and also burning the image to a disk, and both of those experiences were great. If you're interested in learning more about how this game works under the hood, I can always do a separate video for that if there's interest in that. Otherwise, yeah, let me know what you think, and I hope you enjoyed.